are excited to be back again on the Zencleanz experience here with Harry, Nick, and
Hey.
myself. And this is like a open forum, so we invited anybody that wanted to join. I think there's one other person that's on here. So if you have any questions, Vicky, just let us know. But otherwise, we're just going to flow with it.
Yeah,
Yep.
good to have you guys back. We've done these regularly a little bit, and we had Matt Senno, who we'd love to have back. Who else did we have, guys? I think we had another.
We had
Who else is it?
David Weiss.
Right, David Weiss. Is that one of your friends? I'm trying to remember that name.
Yeah,
David?
he's the Flat Earth Dave.
Yeah, he's got that.
Oh, yes.
He's got the Flat Earth app,
Mhm.
which shows the real-time stars and over the Earth.
Got you. Yes, you did an interview of him, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and a couple, another guy, a couple, right? If I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
We visited with Ken Newbill about Zencleanz, as
Oh,
well
cool.
as Alexandra.
Cousins.
Alexandra Cousins. Yes,
Yes.
that's right. I put her on to you guys. Yeah,
Yep.
she's cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then another guy too. I forget his name. Plays music and stuff too. But yeah, that's about basically it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Ken Love, isn't it? Ken Love, is that correct?
I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But as we were saying right before we hit record, let's boost this Zencleanz again. It got a real good boost when it started off. I noticed Telegram channel went straight up to 800 people, and then up to 2,000, and then it's been slowly climbing up to 3,000. But I think it needs another boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know for me it was so powerful when if I heard it through Matt Senna. No, sorry, I heard it before Matt Senna, but Matt Senna tried it before me, and I was a bit slow to the taking of it. And then yeah, when I try it, it's like everyone else. A lot of people like hear about it, and first of all, the price points can put them off and all these things. But when they get to trying the one, and by the way, when people get the box, it doesn't even mean they do it, because I know a load of people that buy the box and then they leave it sitting for a couple of months. But when they try it, most people get a wow experience, all of them, whether that's Zencleanz one for the mucoid plaque, loads of stuff coming out, or the liver one. Oh, I've got my own story with the liver one, which I know you guys have heard many times. I only done the liver one once, and yeah, even me, I want to do them all again. And I've got new updates for the daily enzymes, because I mean, Zencleanz covers a load of things. It doesn't just cover the beginning was the colon. There's just so much going on with Zencleanz, and to me, what I've tried has always been powerful. So.
Yeah.
I think they're shooting for a 8-fold, 8-path detox. So they have 6 now, and they're looking for 2 more, and the last one will be a bone detox, and we have to address the bone. There's like 88 layers of bone marrow, and they all need to be cleansed. I've heard this from like immortals.
Yeah, it makes sense, because isn't that is that leukemia? Is a bone marrow thing?
Leukemia is a white blood cell thing, but the bones,
bone marrow transplants.
The bones I think are going to be the real next interesting thing in health. I think there's
Interesting.
something that's been addressed.
Sorry, bone marrow is the bone itself. I'm a bit stupid with things. I don't know what that word means, marrow.
So you got the bone, and then in the middle of the bone is like the soft marrow.
Got you. So it's in the middle of the bone.
Yeah.
So how does it get in there? How does the medicine get in there? That's confusing to my head. How does that even do that?
I don't know anything about it yet.
Get into the middle of the bone.
And then aren't all the bones hollow and blood runs through the center of the bones?
Well, that's the marrow. That's like, it's not hollow. It's just like a soft,
soft membrane, porous membrane.
Yeah.
Wow. So they're gonna do a bone one though.
Wow. I bet when that one comes out, like you're going to be doing like loads more push-ups and exercise or something. It's going to be
no more broken bones.
Yes.
Like it will strengthen them.
I think bones are the secret to immortality. They're the immortal organ.
Yeah, don't the stem cells get released from the bones?
Yeah,
loads of stem cells.
Exactly.
And then don't some people talk about how they're like crystalline?
They're like made of light. You'll never know what a bone looks like inside the body when it's living, is what our friend kind of was getting at. Because when you take it out, it completely changes when it hits air and oxygen and stuff.
Just like the blood.
But like he was saying something to that extent, when they're inside, it's like the bones are like light, he was saying.
That's what it was, yeah.
Interesting. Wow. I can't wait to try it out now.
Yeah. But the
maybe you're
bones
gonna get do you get growing pains? Do you used to get growing pains as a kid? I used to get them loads. I wonder what happened with that. Maybe it'll give you loads of growing pains or something. Oh, by the way, Vicky's dropped out. I think someone dropped out.
Okay. Yeah. all
It'll
good.
be
Gorgeous.
interesting
Yeah. Yeah.
because bones are Saturn, and Saturn is like longevity.
Mm.
So it's just
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then their last one is like a replenishing kit, the eighth one.
Mm.
So if I remember correctly,
Hmm.
Interesting.
because you've done so much detoxing, if you go through all eight of them, I think that's
Yeah.
how they designed it.
And then you don't even, I mean, what you just a repeat cycle. So it's not like in my head you do a Zen cleanse one and then you're done for your life. As I
Mhm.
see some people trying it out once and think they're done. I mean, you're never done, are you? You're
No, we
done when you're
gotta
dead. So
right. We gotta keep maintaining our body. It's like our vehicle, in this earth realm
I
plane.
I love doing it. I just
Mhm.
did the liver one, and my eyes got so much
I
cleaner.
must say, you guys are looking very clean. You always do, but I can see your skin glowing. I mean, like that could be linked in with the liver one you just done, yeah?
It I completely looked different after it.
Yeah.
And he
And I
got
was
loads out
I got
too.
a ton out. I
Yeah.
had like
Yeah.
10 poos with like some of them were like those were in me. Oh
Whoa.
man.
I just had little
Dude, yeah.
tiny piddly like little bit bigger than a grains of sand. I don't
Hmm.
know. Yeah.
And
Interesting. Yeah.
we like put the Iteracare on our liver the whole time and soak it with geranium oil. Cause
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
'cause geranium dilates the ducts.
So stacking then. So you can do your Zencleanz protocol. Oh, I remember Matt Senna talking about, and I think they said that rubbing your belly um when you're
Mm.
doing these things is always good. The massage, isn't it? I think they said in the instructions
Mhm.
too. That helps along. You don't need to, but it's always good to follow the advice, do the extra things, and even
Yeah.
go upside down. Is that correct? Turn
Yeah,
yourself upside down, like
for the intestine one, yeah.
oh, the intestine one. Got you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
But those
Yeah, go on. Mhm.
Oh, I was just going to switch gears because you mentioned the
Mm.
enzymes. And
Mm.
since we last spoke on Zen Cleanse, Nick and I got like 4 bottles of the enzymes.
hmm
Whoa. Yeah.
And
How did that go? Like, because I tried
oh,
them too. Maybe not 4 bowls.
well, we still have some left. Like, yeah. But
They're
Oh,
so
that's the kit.
they're
That's a new one, isn't it? Mycelium.
that's the
oh
mycelia.
Yeah, mycelia. Cool.
Yeah. And they're super potent. Like it says to take like an ounce with water, but
Mm.
we don't even we do like a 1/4 ounce and we're like eliminating.
Wow. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Super
I know it's
strong.
nuts.
just
I had a bottle of ambrosia, or one of those a lot, and I was just swigging it. And I was swigging it, I guess, without really reading the back too much because I had to get rid of it in a certain time. Really, I was in LA, and I didn't want to travel around with like a wine bottle. And yeah, I noticed it was doing similar to Zen Cleanse One or all of them. It was like pulling without, and I wasn't juicing, I wasn't eating particularly amazing, but it was just pulling and pulling out, out, and I was like, that's good. That's stuff that it wouldn't normally come out. It felt like that intuitively. Stuff that was a bit blocked from before was coming
Oh,
out.
oh I
interesting.
bet.
Yeah, like the first
Yeah.
time we took it, I don't know why we decided to drink it a little bit, in the evening.
Hmm.
And then that was not a good idea because I was up like until midnight, just like going, going, going. Like,
Oh, that's good to know then.
and
So
my
the daily
stomach was like,
enzymes.
yeah,
Hmm.
stomach
Take
was
them in the
just
morning,
hurt.
like a stimulant, yeah, don't take them at nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is priced very fairly, to be honest. I mean, it's expensive, but it's not. You could put that in a dropper bottle and put it on the market and it'll work.
Yeah.
Because like every time I do it, I just do a little splash, just a splash, and it's too much every time. It's like, and then I'll
Mhm.
go to the bathroom and there'll be like slime and mucus that came out.
Yeah, I know, right? It's amazing how the body holds on to, even with us detox, people that tune into detox. It's like still stuff coming out. There's still stuff coming. It's nothing to freak out and get paranoid and go, oh, but there's still stuff in me. It's an endless, it's not a negative thing. It's a positive thing. Look at it positively. But at the same time, I do think every little bit that you take out puts your consciousness and vibration in terms of the physical health, which is every health covered into that next level. I remember doing the Zen Cleanse onesies and livers, and I felt the difference is night and day, befores and afters, and it carries for weeks after. And depending on how fast you retox, yeah. So if you've got a really bad retox, it won't last as long, the reset. And if you're kind of clean, it will last longer. But they last. They last enough to make the period gap. You don't need to do a Zencleanz 1 every 2 weeks, for example, or unless you're, you know what I mean? Like when you're, but you do need to do them, I feel, periodically. And it's not just a one trick pony, I feel.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, even if you could do it like once a year at the minimum, but
Yeah,
twice a year, maybe every quarter, 4 times a year. Yeah.
exactly. And
It's
you'd
kind of
literally
like
be glowing, like
it's
literally.
it's kind of like changing a filter in your vehicle, sort of, in a way.
Hmm.
You don't do that once a year, like
No,
the oil filter or whatever. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I remember that, we talked about this before, but to tell the audience as well. So it resets the organs, like so does fasting, like not eating nothing. But one trick you can do if you adverse to fasting, or if you still do fasting, is to reset the organ via that specific Zencleanz 1 for the liver, the Forgive, the Inspire for the lungs. You reset that organ and it feels different. Almost like when I did the Zencleanz 1 the first time, I felt my nervous system, like the what do you call it, the fight or flight for me went down such a level. I noticed out and about with strangers, I was acting differently. I noticed the difference, and I don't normally tune in. I was like, "What's going on?" Oh yeah, I've done the Zencleanz 1, and apparently there was tension and fight or flight still in my body from that organ. I just completely took it away. It was like really cool. It's like you said, it's like changing your, I don't know, to me it's like going from, I don't know, like a Mini to a Lamborghini. Like in the car, you're upgrading your car engine like a lot, getting it faster and cleaner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's totally helping you become more crystalline because what are you getting out? You're getting the muck, the dirty, incoherent, low vibration. Well, it's all the parasite eggs and mucus and slime, and
Hmm.
I think enzymes kill parasites. They must, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it must be, but and these are not normal enzymes. These are well, they are, but they're fermented, like so they're multitude of attack enzymes. Like what Matt Senna said, I love what he said. It's probably true that it doesn't attack from one angle; it goes from multiple angles. So it goes in there and what's a systemic, isn't it? It attacks from the top and the bottom of the mucoid plaque just to make them. So yeah, it's enzymes gone crazy. We know that fruits and vegetables have enzymes when they're raw, but the thing is, they only take care of the current state of the enzymes in the pineapple are only meant to digest that pineapple. They're not meant to take, the enzymes aren't meant to take care of the old stuff. You need a heavy load of enzymes to take care of old stuff. And that's exactly what Zencleanz does. It's a heavy load of fermented for 3 years and Taoism. I think is it Taoism, guy? Chinese secrets they've used here?
It's Buddhism, right?
Buddhism? Yeah. Could be. I don't know. I think it was the Chinese, ancient Chinese. I can't remember
Well,
what they said.
it's from Taiwan, and I heard I remember, I recall remembering a reference to Buddhism.
Hmm.
Hmm. We could bring up their website.
And is
Maybe people-
Taoism Buddhism? How similar are they?
Chinese, no? Taoism? I could be wrong though. And
Uh,
Buddhism could be and there's Buddhists in Japan and Asia all over the place. So
Yeah, yeah. I wish I knew all about it,
I
more
wish I
about it.
was more familiar with these sorts of
But
things.
I'm pretty sure it's Buddhist, and I'm pretty sure it says it right on the site here.
Yeah.
Why don't we see?
Can you see that?
mhm. Oh yeah, I'm seeing your emails, guys.
Yeah, I
At the
know. It's
moment.
all good.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
See, there's a
Nothing,
Buddhist.
nothing to hide.
Wow, there's a load of tabs on there. Loads.
No, but can you see this now or no?
Oh no, sorry, I'm seeing the email
You're
still.
just seeing the email.
We're just seeing your emails. Yeah.
Sorry. Let me fix this. There. Okay.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Yes, Zencleanz.
Yes. So yeah, there's I don't know, a
Looks like a Buddhist guy.
Buddhist monk.
Yeah. So there we go. Yes, linked in with Buddhism, Taoism.
It doesn't say yet, but we will see.
Slow down. Let's maybe scan this too, just for.
Yeah, it was just testimonials.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, it clears dampness. The first Zencleanz 1, the intestines. The first one I did was all undigested fat that came out. I was a
Mm.
little upset because I wanted to get that mucoid plaque out for years. Like, where's the rope? Where's the rope? Where's the rope? I'm gonna get this rope out.
Yeah.
And then I did it, and I let it go outside because Crystal and I both did it, and she was in the toilet, so I had to run outside and dump mine.
Oh no, that's the problem. When I did it with my partner, we made sure we did it. Well, We did it. We didn't do it at the same time. So that was yeah. Can't do the toy at the same time.
But
It's funny.
but what went on the dirt on the ground was all just blubber fat. It was just a bunch of fat. Really weird.
Interesting.
So
Yeah.
I asked the group where you send in your specimen, and they said it's undigested fat, which makes sense because I was eating a lot of avocados for years and stuff.
Interesting. So undigested fat. Yeah. I mean, loads of people eat undigested fat. That's just very normal, isn't it? People
Mhm.
must have lots. Jesus.
I know.
Crazy. So it's a 6-month schedule. Oh, okay. So
I
they updated the website. That's good. It
yes,
looks much different. So yeah.
I love their website. I was on it the other day and I'm just like, wow, I'm just like in love with this how they designed it.
Yeah, and it's got loads of information on each one, isn't it? Like what it does
Yeah.
specifically. Oh yeah, the elements. So we got the 5 elements.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really
wood
cool.
for the liver.
Where is that? There's one that, let's see, here it is, 5 element system.
Liver is wood, yin.
And we got 5 fingers. Interesting. Maybe there's a link there too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Oh yeah, this is
Here we go.
this is kind of new. Like earth is the digestive system, wood is the liver, metal lungs, fire blood and lymph, water kidneys and reproductive organs.
Yeah,
Got
that
you. Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, it does. And it's a package for each of them. So correct me if I'm wrong, Zencleanz 1, digestive system, wood, liver, inspire. Sorry, lungs is inspire, wood, liver is forgive, and
Yep.
blood and lymph is called, I've forgotten the name of that one, flow.
Flow. Yep.
Flow. And then kidneys is, I've actually forgotten the kidney one. What it's called.
Yeah, let's go to products and it will tell us.
Product
Actually I
at
gotta
the
go
top.
to detox kits. Here it is.
Zencleanz 1, the flagship product.
Yeah. And then there's the
Absolutely. Yeah.
oh, it's loading up here. Rainbow is the liver and
7-day detox.
intestinal.
Did you guys ever do that? I have a friend of mine, Greg, you know, G-Man Phoenix. He did the Rainbow Kit last year, and he was blown away with the results of that. He was like reborn. 7-day Rainbow Kit.
Santos did that.
Yeah, we
All
didn't
right.
we didn't do the 7-day.
He did a lot of them.
Is Origin the kidneys? Yeah, Origin's the kidney.
Oh, there we go. That's the name of it. The one I didn't know. The Origin. That sounds really interesting. Interesting. Do you know anyone that's done the lymph, the kidneys? Those two?
Not yet. I'm so curious. We should give the
me too.
Telegram group a good scan.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, when we start getting with this, I'm start reaching out to people that have bought from me. So you've got the list in the back line of what they bought and ordered, and I've got the phone numbers and the addresses. And I know some people even emailed me, so I'll get in contact and see if we can get some information on how good they are, those ones.
Yeah, that would be good. The next one I'm going to do is the Inspire for the lungs, and Nick's going to do the lymph and blood.
Nice. That's good. I've got a Zencleanz 1 that I'm sitting to my left. I'm gonna do that soon.
Nice. Yeah. So Zencleanz.com is where you can find this info, and there'll be a link in our YouTube description videos as well.
Exactly. It's used with a code. So you Nick and Krista have a code. I have a code. I think it's 10%. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then of course, once you use it and you believe in it, you're entitled to become an affiliate, and you can also make commissions from it. So it's a very good warning structure. And the back system, how it works is amazing. It's very good to monitor who's buying from you and all these things, and their phone numbers and all these things. Keeping track on people.
Yeah, because then you can like reach out to them and, like you said, see how they're doing. Get some feedback.
Yeah.
Let's click this flow.
Oops. I'm sorry. Click the flow.
Let's see what it says about it.
Click the flow.
Can you see?
Yep. Blood and lymph cleanse. Fire. Right, so it contains 7 of each sachets, passion fruit cleansing power, bottles of polysaccharide enzyme blend, bottles of ingredient blend drink, sachets of chewable strengthening tablets. Wow, that's a lot of firepower going in there. And I assume the fermented is a key part of it. So those fermented enzymes are in there and all those things. Passion fruit particularly. A lot of people think, a lot of people, I reckon, especially in our community, will say, well, yeah, I can just get a load of passion fruit and I can do the same job and save a load of money. And I understand what they're saying, but truly that's a little bit, what's the word for it? Um,
Too
like these
simple.
people, it's ancient knowledge that's dedicated to put it into. In other words, they figured out it's worth the money to invest. And yes, you can do these things by yourself. But why don't you just try this out and see the difference between your own homemade and this? Because
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with being humbled and finding out that your homemade just doesn't quite cut it to this. Like,
I think a big factor with Zencleanz is the fact that they're fermented for 3 years. So yes, if we want to go and take all these different ingredients that you're using, including the passion fruit, and you want to take the time and ferment it for 3 years and do all the
yeah,
things, like
Yeah,
sure,
and
go
yeah,
for
go
it.
for it.
But
Yeah,
it's
and
so much easier this
yeah,
way.
I know, right? Just yeah.
and then you have to sit and troubleshoot and figure out the right ratios. Oh, you just spent 3 years in the first batch, it didn't
I mean,
work.
if they're going to do that, they might as well start their own business with it, right? If you're going to go to all that trouble to do it yourself, you might as well start your own Zen cleanse. Like, go for
Yeah,
it.
Mhm.
Right.
yeah.
Definitely.
And this stuff they sing and pray over it. Well, they have like big giant, I think 100 or 200 gallon totes or like
That's,
pots
yeah,
in a
Mm,
room, a bunch of them, and then they got speakers all over pointing down, and then
mad.
and then they're playing like prayer,
chant.
chanting
Yeah.
into it, and that totally works. Everyone knows the science of that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Think of the logistics to try and organize that, right? For your
Yeah.
product. Like, let's get a load of Buddhist monks to chant and singing and all these things. Definitely makes a
Yeah,
difference to it.
yeah, these guys are high tech. They're really advanced, honestly.
Yeah.
I also love the boxes, the way that and the presentation when you get the product and the instructions and how to do it. You can't exactly say it looks rubbish, and you can't say you don't know what you're doing. You just need to follow the instructions.
Mhm.
And another thing with the all of the ones I've done is when I did the liver, because it's my style, and sometimes I don't have time for it. I was doing it all wrong. So I didn't use I think it's supposed to use hot water for all these. I was using I'm so bad. I was using as the drink to mix it in pasteurized juice. And yet the liver one still got me incredible results. I was
Yep.
like, and I was doing it all wrong. Now I don't encourage anyone watching this who's going to try it to do it wrong. I'm just telling you, if you do it wrong, it's just testament to the power of it. You can still get amazing results. Do follow the instructions and how to do it properly.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get more out if you do it because there's that certain temperature you mix with the enzymes that activates them.
Got you. Yeah.
It's
When
like
I done the
it's
liver
like
one, do you remember the story of me and liver? Because I'm still short-sighted now.
Oh
And I will
yeah.
fix that sometime. I need to do more liver ones. And we know from ancient Chinese that liver is connected to eyes. And I didn't need as much proof as when I did the liver cleanse. And I was watching TV with my dad, and I was I don't want to make it up, but I was around near the tail end of the liver cleanse. And like I was just watching TV, and sometimes when you haven't got wrong with your eyes, you can blink and make your eyes temporarily look perfect. You can see better. But I wasn't blinking, and then all of a sudden my eyes just went just like another dimension. It went, and I could see the TV, and it lasted at least 20 seconds. I was like, oh, why is it doing that? Oh, it's because apparently it's cleansed my liver so much that now my eyes are connected to my liver can see properly.
Yeah.
And I was
holy
like, that was
moly.
enough. Yeah, it was enough for me to be excited about it. And then I just talked about it a bit. And since then, my bad, and this was last year or the year before, I haven't done the liver one because I think I can fix my eyes completely if I keep doing the liver one back to back. I think I can
Yeah,
Mhm.
completely do this.
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
that's the that's the liver meridian. It starts at the bottom of your foot. There's one, and then between the two toes,
Yeah.
two, and then right here's three, and then four, and then like
Interesting. Yeah.
five, six, seven. This is a big and the meridian is like
Yeah.
an organ. It's like it looks like a tendon almost.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where all the biomagnetism and electricity flows, and it can get gummed up with pharmaceuticals. But it
Mm.
goes, it ends right here, and it goes
Mm.
up here, and then the main nodes, like you can put like a coal next to it and stimulate it, or you can point the iterate hair at it. I've shoved needles in all of them while I do the liver cleanse.
Nice. And
Um,
that enhances it, right? It gives it a much more
yeah,
bigger thrust.
you could combine that all. You could put a LifeWave patch and essential oils on them and needles, and then
Mm.
stretch. Liver yoga is stretching all this inside of the leg. So it goes up here, and then it goes I'm on my right side, and then there's a couple more spots. There's another one here, another
Mm.
one here. That's like the
Mm.
main ganglia of it. And then
Yeah.
it goes right into the liver, and then it
Interesting.
goes, and then it goes behind the liver up inside you. So you can no longer access any liver meridians past this point because
Mm.
it goes into the liver, and then it goes up like in the center of your body, right up to the back of your eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
got you. So wait, it ends at the eyes, yeah? So the top
Yeah.
point of the liver meridian is the eyes, and it goes all the way down to the feet, and it stops at the main point is obviously the liver, yeah? But there's no. That's interesting. You know, one thing I learned about the liver you can do is like a liver massage. So you can go like, so the liver's here, yeah, underneath the rib cage. You just put your hands under this, and like just under the last rib cage, yeah, and squeeze on
the
the right
right.
hand side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on the right side, you squeeze this, and then you go up. So you squeeze into it, and then you pull up a little bit, so you can feel the rib cage, and that's like, and you hold it for a few seconds, and you release and hold, and that's like massaging your liver, big time.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
Good
so
for
complex.
people that drink. Good for people that drink alcohol. And by the way, on the liver thing, anyone that's ever drunk alcohol or still, no judgment, still drinking alcohol. And by the way, even I, just as an experiment with my friend, did alcohol a few weeks ago. And let me tell you, alcohol is one of the most toxic things for the liver, period, you could ever drink. It's far worse than any kind of foods you could ever eat. It's a complete
Because
disaster.
you lose your
Right.
vision right away.
Yeah, that's how bad it is. It goes straight to the liver, that it fucks your vision up. And no food that I'm aware of or I've eaten myself, and I don't always eat healthy food. No food can ever do that. But yeah, alcohol can. So my point is, anyone that's drunk alcohol in the past, I know the liver regenerates. You've still got work to do in your liver, but if you're still drinking alcohol, no judgment, you need to do liver, even if it's once a week.
Yeah,
You need to do it. Like,
and I read it was the urethane in the alcohol that is primarily so toxic. There's urethane in it. You're drinking urethane.
urethane. What is urethane, Nick? What
It's
is
like a
that?
chemical. Let's pull
Isn't it even like homemade
Yes.
It
alcohol?
sounds like urine,
Urethane.
guys. It's a bad
I
one, though.
know, right? That's
Urea.
funny. I
So
realized
yeah,
that as I said it too.
yeah,
Um,
urethane.
it's like urethane. Um, it's in every
It sounds like
alcohol. It's the least
sounds like
in
urethra and
Ure-
urea. It sounds similar to those both.
urethane.
it'll correct it.
Urethane.
Ura. Ester.
Right.
See?
Found in alcohol beverages. Fungal. It's a fungal metabolite. What's a mutagen? That's not a good word. Mutagen.
Doesn't sound good.
Doesn't
What's it
sound good, this.
What's it
Yeah.
used for in things?
Hmm.
Oh,
It's
pesticides.
used as in the production of amino-resins, but it's also used in the manufacture of pesticides,
Yeah.
Pharmaceuticals.
cosmetics, fumigants, and pesticides. Jesus.
Yeah.
So that's loaded up in alcohol.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and rubber, plastics.
Mm.
Yeah. Somebody
Mad.
listening will know more about urethane. I think there's like a main thing that's real bad for you. Or
Hmm.
that it's in a lot of.
Interesting.
Lung,
Probable,
liver, blood,
definitely.
and
I like
other
that one.
cancers.
It says a probable, it's definitely a carcinogen. If
Yeah.
it says a probable, it's definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and it evidence it causes lung, liver, blood, and other cancers. It sounds like a horrible thing you found there, yeah? And it's in
Mhm.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Really horrible.
Yeah.
So limit your alcohol consumption or eliminate it altogether if
Yes.
you can. Yeah.
Or do a Zencleanz forgive every week. I'm joking. That'd be
Well,
really
did you
Yeah.
hear
Right.
did you guys hear that story of the young girl who was highly suicidal?
Hmm.
And Daniel Leox told us this story years ago. And she was this is when I asked, how often can you take it? And he broke into the story, and he says, well, there was a young girl, she was like to the highest extreme suicidal as you could get. And she did this liver cleanse from the company, and then it went away. And she's like, oh my God, thank God it went away. Next day it came back. She's like, well, I'm gonna do it again. And then it went away.
Yeah.
And then it kind of came back again. So she took another liver cleanse the next day. She did this for like 30 days straight and got
30 in a row. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then she got stones out the whole time. And then she's like cured now. She's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So there was a high level of stones in her body that was causing the thoughts of what I want to be here. And her persistence caused it to completely go away in a month. That's mad.
I know.
That's-
I'm getting
So
shivers.
the liver is crazy, man. It filters 1 liter of blood every hour or every minute. 1 liter. and it's
Whoa. Yeah.
250 gallons of blood per day it filters, and our blood's toxic.
Yeah. It's an endless machine that works its arse off for us, so we shouldn't be putting wrong foods and drinks in it, but we do. Like, we need to clean it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just us being human.
we should
Yeah.
we should show people what these stones are that we're talking about, because people are just like, what to imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And the liver's the only organ that can grow itself back. You can cut 90% of your liver off and it'll grow back.
I heard it can regrow 90%. You can grow, wait, you can take off 90% of it and it can still be okay. And grow
It
back
grows
completely.
back. It's the only one in your entire body that'll grow back.
I
Wow.
can't, what? I didn't know 90% of it can go and it can still go back to normal. That's cool.
Yeah. And I think I read in 30 days, as fast as 30 days, but I don't remember if I couldn't find that information again, but it will grow back. Anyone can Google that.
Interesting.
Here's
Wow.
the liver stones.
Yeah.
Well, I recognize these from the Zencleanz group. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, these are in our livers.
And gallbladder too. It's also a gallbladder cleanse, which is just right under the liver.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I think generally the liver stones are green and the gallbladder are like tannish brown.
Hmm. Interesting. And the Zencleanz Forgive doesn't take care of the gallbladder as well, does it? It's specifically for the liver?
I think it's a gallbladder too. I've never read
Gallbladder too?
that, but I think
Yeah.
they go
It's
together. They're
connected
super
somehow,
connected.
yeah.
And look, and like these don't show up on a scan. So people say, I got a scan, I don't have stones. Well, the scan is not advanced enough to pick up it's just fat and bile. Your liver just wraps toxins in fat and bile so they don't absorb into the
Yeah,
system.
exactly. Like mucus covers things too. You can't see what's going on beneath the mucus that's protecting you. Exactly.
It's the same thing. And then when the liver's exhausted, it starts storing it in your body fat. So then your whole body becomes a giant liver
Mm.
storing toxins and fat. It's
Jesus.
something like that. I'm figuring it out
And
slowly.
I'm guessing the more overweight you are, the more that stuff you've got. Like, I'm guessing, I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, for sure the intestinal mucoid plaque you have, because I think when somebody thinks that they're like feels like they're fat, I think
Mm.
a lot of it is just that in mucoid plaque. It's not
Mm.
fat. It's just like
That's what I think too. Yeah, it must be because it's the colon is ballooned. I mean, there's a normal healthy colon size and shape, and then I know in pictures from who is it? The Dr. Norman. Norman Walker. Is it? Norman Walker made it. Is that the right name? The
I don't
guy that
know.
made it. I can't remember. I think it was Dr. Norman Walker. Anyway, he pictures the before and after him, and he said that even in the 70s, most people's colons don't look as like there's models they present in the colon's supposed to look a certain size and shape, and now it's all protruded or like not even held in place properly. It's like floppy down, and also there's like little holes and pockets that go like this, and little holes that go back. So I don't mean to say bad things, but I think a lot of people's colons aren't even the right shapes and sizes, and that's tied in with the obesity, right? So almost guarantee if you are overweight, your colon ain't looking like it could do, and it could do with a mucoid plaque flush. Because as soon as we do the Zencleanz mucoid plaque, I mean, look, if you want a weight loss protocol, go for the Zencleanz one, do that round.
Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
things I noticed from that Zencleanz one intestinal cleanse was I just wasn't hungry. I didn't have the food cravings.
Me too. I remember that. Yeah, it was weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And they
Yeah,
take care of it with the sachets. The sachets are okay. So I mean, I'm not one for like doing something because it tastes good, but the sachets on the Zencleanz one liver do taste good.
Yes.
Everything, in fact, everything, even the liver one, I had the things you suck in the mornings. The liquid stuff was gooey and even the dailies to me, everything in Zencleanz I've tried basically tastes good. They've done it quite well.
Yeah.
they're they're
Yeah.
masters. This company's gonna go so far. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
And then another thing with like the intestines, there's diverticulitis, like the pockets that the poop gets
That
stuck in.
that's what I
Yeah.
was trying to tell. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
And
exactly.
then the tears, there's holes. People have holes, little tears and slits and from acidic erosion. And like the gut there's cuts and stuff all over it, and all the food is leaking into your torso, into your hips, and it'll drain down to your knees.
I never knew that. So there's actual holes in the colon with some people and it leaks out into other parts of the body. I didn't even know that. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Almost everyone has it to one extent or another. It's the leaky gut syndrome.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah.
iridology reading done, and he says, "Oh yeah, okay, I'm looking here. You got, oh my gosh, 17 tears in your gut or kinks, but the kinks probably created a tear. He could count the tears and kinks, and then he says, "Okay, I see here it goes. All right, it's going down to your right knee." I've been noticing for like a year, every time I overeat, my right knee starts hurting. They're like, there's like a
Yeah.
sensation, a dull sensation. I think the
Yeah.
food's leaking down there, and it's like all this acids accumulating in the right knee. And yeah, so there's that.
That's mad. Yeah. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Oh, and if you guys want to see, you can go and look at all the social
Yes, for everyone watching, there's a
media.
Zencleanz. You literally just go on YouTube and type in Zencleanz, isn't it? And I was doing it on today for our thing. So there's loads of people. Did they interview you? I don't think they did. I couldn't see you
No,
guys on there. They didn't
I
reach out, Maddie, too.
yeah, but then maybe we're busy. So I just seen you on there the other day.
Yeah, I done it.
Oh,
Ken was on there, Ken Newville.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Santos is right here.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Harry should be right there.
Sorry. Nice.
Oh, there we go. 5 stars. Everyone's should give it. Everyone has tried it. Pretty much has given it 5 stars.
Oh, for
That's
Yeah, of
good though.
sure.
course. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see it getting less than that because it's working.
No, it works, and it makes a believer out of pretty much anyone that. But the thing is, you just got to commit to the buying it because it's not the cheapest in the world, but it's well worth it. And second, like I
Yes.
said earlier, I just know too many people where it sits in a box. And
Mhm.
if you're gonna invest in something, go for it. All you need is a day off. If you're doing the day kits, you just need a
Yep.
day off and the toilet free and no distractions and just you don't eat on the day and you
Mhm.
just sit down and take care of yourself. You're gonna feel so amazing afterwards. The rewards for putting in the effort of buying it and trying it are there, but you just need to get around to it. And I get it, by the way, because you have to think, okay, so you every hour you have to read instructions, you have to do the sachets, you have to be organized with warming up the water, mixing it. It does take some organization and effort. It's not like you just do one powder and you're done. You have to take care of yourself, but it's like literally you become your own doctor. You'll feel very good from looking after
Yeah.
yourself, and then the results will
It's
speak
pretty
for
simple.
themselves.
Like honestly, it's
Yep,
pretty simple as long as you can, just be at home for that day and every half hour ingest whatever it is that step you're on. Heat your water up if you're on that step and yeah, it's pretty simple.
exactly. It's amazing. By
Yeah.
the way, guys, I had an idea. I'm going to reach out to the few more. I used to do it with the people below, but I've not been checking up on the last Zen clips. I'll see if I can get some people on that were here. I found them through
Yeah,
Facebook, a lot of them. So we'll
that's a
see
good
if they'll
idea.
come on. Yes, a lot of these people are passionate about it and they know their stuff. So they'll be
Yeah.
happy to. What's
Con
the plaque and liver stone analysis on the top left or the far left on here? Plaque
Right
and
here.
liver stone analysis.
Oh, cool. Huh, why is it loading a little slow?
I think cause Zoom,
Hmm.
maybe.
Hmm. I wonder what that analysis involves. What are
What's
they
that?
telling you? I
Yeah,
wonder
that's
what they're trying to tell us with the analysis. How can they analyze?
Yeah.
So kids see the effects of the intestine.
Which one should
Right, I
we
think
click
it's going to be
on?
pictures
look
of
at
things coming out.
intestinal. Oh yeah, warning, you will see pictures.
Right.
I'll be shocked. I don't know, this kind of stuff doesn't bother me, but yeah.
I don't know. It's a relief to see it because then I know it's in there, and then you get it. Like you're reducing something bad in your body, so then the good grows. It's just like it's absolute no brainer.
Exactly. Yeah, you have to take away the bad. I mean, some things, good things can't grow in your body if you've got bad blocking the good things coming about. So you need to get rid of the bad, and then you can repopulate that. Yeah, with good stuff. Exactly.
It's like, how good are you feeling right now? You feel pretty good? Well, guess what? You can feel 25% better. Wouldn't that be great? Or what if you don't feel
Mm.
good any other day? Well, here you go. Here's your problem. Take
Yeah.
this, get rid of it, and you can feel good for the rest of your life. Some people got 60, 70, 80 more years. They can feel
Mhm.
amazing. They can clear mind. They can come with brilliant ideas and business
Exactly.
strategies
Yep.
and
Yep.
and get all this property and grow farms and stuff. You gotta have a clear mind to create a good life.
Mm.
Facts. And I remember Alexandra saying she had one of her customers on Zencleanz. He had a mega ADHD, and she said he did the Zencleanz one. I'm pretty sure it was Zencleanz one, and his ADHD went completely. He was shocked. It's
Wow.
I'm
like
getting,
all
yeah.
these little things that we think are wrong with us. They're only because most of them are just blockages physically in the body. When you get something to unblock the body fast and efficiently without, by the way, being dangerous, because I know some people thinking, isn't it dangerous to pull out? Because I've heard it before. It's dangerous to pull out too much mucoid plaque. Well, not from my experience and many other people's. I've never heard people say it's dangerous to do. It seems to be, yes, it does remove a load, but in a safe manner.
Mm.
Um, in a
Mhm.
manner where it doesn't deplete you, it gives back. Because I know from the feeling after, I don't feel like I've been taken from. I feel like I've been given to. Like you said,
Mhm.
Nick, you can do anything
Yeah,
with
I
it.
don't feel tired or depleted or anything. Yeah, you feel more energized.
Well, the thing with the enzymes is why this whole cleanse here is completely unique, is these guys are dealing with enzymes and very, very advanced enzymes at that. But they're also super bioavailable nutrients. It's just food and the cell wall is broken. So all the nutrients are incredibly available. It's filling your whole body with nutrients and cleansing you at the same
Well,
time.
good point on the nutrients. Yes, it's taking away like stuff that's not meant to be and then adding a load of nutrients in. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big part of this, what we got here.
But yeah, so the brown,
Mm. Right, looks gross, huh?
How
yeah.
many of these I've got known? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've seen them before.
And then the green.
Yes, so the green one, what was when it shows it's most likely coming from the fat. It's undigested fat, yeah?
Yep, that's what I had.
Or yep, or bile. So undigested fat, is that the same thing? Undigested fat and bile? No, they're not. Bile's different. So
Yeah.
They have some similarities, I think.
mm,
And then red.
red. I don't remember seeing red in mine, but interesting. What does it do?
No, I didn't have red.
So what does it mean, the red one? If light red is abundant, maybe due to bleeding happening. Oh, right, your colon's bleeding.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so that's not good. So if anyone sees red mucoid plaque, that is not good.
No.
Seeing dark, it may indicate there's some bleeding of the upper gastrointestinal tract. Okay, that's why we didn't see it, guys. Thank God. It's
Right.
all good.
Yeah. And
Um,
there's yellow.
Yellow, interesting. Okay,
Some green
rapid intensity when it shows it. Can't read what it says.
fat.
Sims.
It says fat. Again, more fat. Or it could be staining from like green juices if you've been drinking
I
green
don't.
juices.
for a sudden release of bile.
Yeah. So there's a
Interesting.
few different causes of yellow.
You see, most people's poos, isn't they, just come out in one color, isn't it? When you do a normal poo, it's fascinating that there's different
Yeah.
colors because that shows it's pulling out more stuff than just the average poo in itself. The fact there's more colors coming out than just brown.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. And this is not poo. Like it's like stuck together.
Oh, yeah, it's so
yeah,
mucusy. It's so
yeah.
mucusy.
This is decades old shit that we're looking at here, or at
It
least a
is.
few years old. Like,
Well, it could be right from birth when you got injected with a ton of metal. Your body dumps mucus everywhere to secrete and stop that metal from, block it.
Yeah.
right.
Um, Imagine how many parasites are in this thing right here. Because
I don't know. It looks
75,
like it looks like an alien to me. Like a not a good alien either. It looks like an
70,
alien shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
75% of parasites are invisible. A lot of them are single-celled, meaning they're like 200 nanometers, meaning they're like uh 80,000th of a hair. So like the protozoa parasites is what a lot of them are. It's just a single cell parasite, and that's what most people have. Because
Ugh.
so this
Wait,
is like,
single-celled amoeba, that's a parasite, right? I know loads of people have single-celled amoeba, myself included. I had an experience of that. Single-celled parasites are the most popular, yeah? And they're visible, it's very
Mm.
small ones, you think?
yeah, yes, incredibly microscopic. Like the toxoplasmosis is a protozoa, single cell. E. coli is, and then
Interesting.
there's a couple other popular ones too. But imagine how many parasites are in. That's where they nest. That's where they lay their eggs and reproduce.
It's where they live. That's their home. You need to get that out of you. So
Yeah.
Well, if you don't,
they
you're
don't.
being controlled in your thoughts and actions by them without realizing it.
Are.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even
That's why I see
yeast.
so many people on Facebook argue with each other all the time, and everyone can't get on with each other around the world, and there's fights and wars on a real level, though, like
I
because of this stuff.
know.
For
Right.
sure.
So many of them. And then even yeasts and mold and bacterias can be parasitic as long as they're hosting off of you,
Mm.
they're a
Hmm.
parasite.
Hmm.
Damn, crazy,
Imagine how much energy we could have if we weren't being
Suck
right?
that off of.
Imagine sitting for 5 minutes without and meditating, and it all being possible. Crazy. Like you can actually sit for 5 minutes and not.
Right. Mine was black, my first one.
So I never had a black one.
Oh,
What does that? Wait, so it may express blood stagnation. That's okay. So stagnant blood. It also some bleeding, maybe
Hmm.
in small parts. Probably, yeah, blood stagnation's okay. Just stagnant blood. That's good.
Yeah.
we were
Oh, and
taking.
also says it's most likely deeper levels of plaque that are being released if there's only
That's
small
what
parts of black.
Daniel Leox told me, yeah. And
Yeah,
also we were drinking the fulvic humic, so and that's black.
which that
So
turns things black. Yeah.
could have been that too. I don't know.
Did it smell? It says here it comes with a very strong smell.
Not
Huh.
not
I remember
really.
my first Zencleanz one towards the end. My farts were really awful, really horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Like,
sulfur.
Yeah.
like, yeah. I had to apologize to my partner. I was like, sorry.
And then pale
Pale.
bile.
Coldness.
Coldness. Right.
Hmm.
It means that the bile ducts and liver are blocked, so no bile is being released. But of course, you've unblocked it, so that's good. Even if it is pale, that's a good sign. So yes, it means there was blockages there, but you just got rid of them. So that is good.
Well, I've had ones like these, I think. Like the one on the left here.
Wow, they look horrible. They
Yeah, those
literally look
are
like
little.
enemy aliens. Horrible stuff.
And that's a whole toilet bowl there. That's a lot of matter. Well, what is they say the guy that started, I wish I had his name too. Yeah, he did it in the 70s with like herbs and it took like 30 days.
Mm,
And they have a kit now, it's like $2,000 and it takes like 30 days. I think so. Maybe I'm incorrect, but I know it
yeah.
takes a long time. But
Mm.
anyways, what was I saying? Oh, he says that the average person has 10 pounds of this in them. Yeah.
Whoa.
And some people, like Elvis Presley, when he died, they dissected or whatever it's
Yeah.
called their procedure. He had 40 pounds, 40 pounds of mucoid plaque.
Whoa. Yeah, dude
So,
was on pharmaceutical drugs and eating. He was got tubby towards the end, didn't it? And
yeah,
stress and all these.
Mhm.
yeah, exactly.
Right. So this is the most common plaque. The red, the
Mhm.
fat, the mucoid plaque. Yes,
Fat.
we've seen them. We've seen
Yeah.
them. Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Yikes.
that
That
looks
looks
like a
like
chicken eater.
alien on the. Look at that on the right. That's all weird. That's like a seahorse, but.
You just think when you're walking around and talking to people, they got this right, right below their heart, just sitting there.
It's crazy. If you told the average person these pictures and they say that's inside you, they're gonna think you're absolutely crazy and nuts. And yeah, no. Hello.
Mhm. And then damp.
Best. Right. It's the best one. Yep. It's easy nose dampless. God, that's
That was my
blue.
first one on the left there.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
Huh.
And I was like, what is this? I wanted a rope. I wanted to see a rope. Daniel, what is this? He's like, undigested fat. And I was like, aha, I've been stuffing with avocados. Like, way too
Yep.
many.
Mhm. And that's it.
Interesting. Wow, that was honestly the site has done a great job there because if you do it, you're going to see all those different colors or nasty stuff.
Mhm.
I never did, the two ones I did, I never did the sieve bold and have a look. But the next one I do, I think I'm going to try, see what's up, see what's inside me. It's all good to get it out, don't get me wrong, but if you're a geek, you can find out, take
Yeah.
some pictures for the
Yeah.
memories.
Do you do you guys want to see more or do you want to wrap up? Keep
I
it
think,
short?
yeah, let's wrap up.
Well, we
Yeah,
got more
sure.
for next
An
time.
hour's
We get
good.
exactly. We got more to the next time. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could talk about it forever.
For sure.
But tell guys your code lastly.
Clear_compass.
Oh, okay. Clear_compass got you.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah. And they go to the website, zencleanz.com. So if anyone's watching this with Nick and Crystal, message them and their groups and ask them questions so when they're ready to buy. And you can guide them whichever the ones they need for their speakers. Same for my people. I know my code for people is holistic health with Harry, which is it's spelled as you think it is. Holistic health with Harry, one word. And you put it at the end of the checkout. So most systems when you do discounts, you go through the checkout and you put the discount code and it shows you the amount that's come off at the bottom. Mhm.
Yes. And the
Mhm.
code is for 5% off.
And anyone watching this, if they ever want to join the Zooms in the future, message me, Nick and Crystal. You're welcome to ask questions either off the channel, we can answer, or you're also welcome to jump on, hide your face or show your face. We don't mind.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be cool.
And you have a chat group, right? We have like a
I do,
Facebook
yeah.
group, but what's your
Yes.
group?
Well, my group is Zencleanz. People need to message me and I can add them to the group. So they just message me with interest if you know me on Facebook, and I'll add myself to the add yourself. Yeah, and I'll put them. I'll try and get some people onto that. And I'm actually having Facebook issues, you guys know. So we'll see if I can sort that
Right.
for the next time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then our Facebook group is Syncretism and Zencleanz.
that's because I think I'm a part of your group too. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, all right. Well, let's do another one. And so much more to share and inspire people and really help them ultimately help the collective of humanity cleanse up.
Yeah. Exactly. It's nice doing with you guys. I like to be back with this. And yeah, let's get some more interesting guests. Let's get some more interesting questions. And yeah, that was really good. By the way, that showing of the poo thing was really good. I found that fascinating. So
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. We'll do the liver stones next time
Yeah, more of them.
with the on the
hell yeah.
Zencleanz website.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, thanks
Cool.
for listening and being with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can be notified when we have more information like this. Have a beautiful day.
All right, adios, guys.